Good morning, dear students. I wish you are all fine there. We have already discussed in our previous chapter, that is understanding the past, about many things, how we understood the past. Let's discuss some question about our previous chapter. Okay, in previous chapter we have discussed about history, and our question is, what do you mean by studying of past time? This is called as history. What do you mean by things that already happened? This is called as past. The things that happening now, what do you mean? This means at present. The things that happening in then or next to now is called what? This is called as future. Okay. Look at the picture. Can you see what you see in the picture? This is the picture of cave art. Okay, cave art. This cave art is drawn by our earlier human settlers. Okay, millions years ago. Do you know? Have some curious about how the earlier humans lived or what they used? Okay, the to satisfy your curiosity, we have a today's lesson, that is early humans. Let's start our today's lesson. Our first concept is hunters and gatherers. Okay. First concept is what? Hunters and gatherers. Name itself is quite, you can say it's destination. Hunting means what? Hunt an animal, and gather means gathering something. We know our billions years ago their technology is not so advanced, so that they are initially they started, they can't start farming. They can't do they could not farm in their land. They also can't grow foods for him themselves. That's why how they get their food. They get their food from collecting berries or gathering or collecting something. Gathering what? Fruits, berries, and roots of plants. They use these are for their daily consumption to get nutrients. They also get their food from what? By hunting animals. Hunting animals, they get? They get the meat to consume. Okay. Then we can say earlier humans are not stay in one place. They move from one place to another in search of food. Okay, they have not settled in single home. Okay, let's proceed to our next concept, that shelters and clothings. Shelters and clothing. This is our next concept. Okay. Early humans don't know how to weave clothes, so they wear? They wear tree skin or barks and leaves. Then they know how to hunt. After hunting, they know how to eat these animal skin and fur can protect, keep them warm. Keep them warm. So they start wearing such skin also, animal skins also. Then where they live? They live in caves and trees or group of trees. They settle there. That's why this called shelters. This makes them shelters, provide these shelters. And what they wear? They wear clothing like animal skins and fur using cloth and stitching what? Stitching the leaf and barks or skin of tree. Okay, understood? Let's proceed to our next concept, that is tools. What the tools they use? We have discussed two concepts, that is hunters and gatherers. What do you know? Settlers and clothing. Settler, how they become settler. Next concept, these tools. Okay, tools. Our third concept is tools. Earlier humans made their initial tools from what? Sticks and stones. Then they start to sharpening these two stones by rubbing each other. They sharp the stones and tied it with a stick or wooden stick and start to hunting animals. You know the play. There is a play in game in what Olympics, that is javelin throw. Neeraj Chopra of India get the gold medal in this play. In that play, that is inspired the same concept, that is throw a weapon to hunt an animal. Okay, this is called known how they make a stone and stick, use the weapon to hunt the animal. Okay, they use these spears. This is called as spears. Spears to hunt animals. Also made tools from what? Wood. They also made some woods and animal bones. You can see the animal bone like elephant. There is a large and thick bones. They make many tools from out of bones and woods also. Okay. Next proceed to our next concept, that is what language and art. What they speak and what the culture, the art they perform. In initial we have say we have I have shown you a what picture that is, you can see a cave art. The art is the art of done by what our earlier humans. Okay, language and art. Our next concept is language and art. But how they communicate each other and what type of art they perform. Okay, earlier humans use simple signs like this three. We can say the three and we can look. We can use sign language to show you symbolical three. You can see A for symbolically A, this is B, this is C, this is D. It is symbolical language. They use same type of sign language. Or what? Hand movement. To this come, don't come here. No, to say no, you can moving your hand. This is called sign language. Okay, using sign language or hand movement. Okay, sign language and hand movement. The latter they are started use sound to communicate. Latter they use what? Then they use sound to communicate each other. Okay. Next, this is the aspects of what? Language. Next concept is art. In art we have already discussed. The art is there a picture of cave art where there is an animal hunting and other things. How they hunt the animals and what type of dancing or all their cultural activities performing through we can see from their art at that time. Okay. In from art what we get? How they hunt the animals and their cultural activities. Okay. Understood? Next proceed to our next concept. Our next concept is from hunter-gatherers to settlers. How they evolve from time to time. You know, tools are how evolved from time to time, and human living style and survival skills also developed, and they are started settling in one place. Okay, how they settle in one place, let's discuss. Okay, our next important concept is what? From hunter gatherers to what? To settlers. Okay, from hunter gatherers to settlers. We know, we have already discussed in gathering and hunting stage, they gather the berries, fruits and what? Berries, fruits and fruits. They noticed that what? they started when they eat the berries and fruits and throw the seeds, they are starting what? New trees. They forming new trees. Grow from that. They get the idea and realize if they started seeding if some seeds in a certain patch of land, they can grow the plants effectively. Okay, this is the first step. They started the planting. In first step, what they so notice they are thrown seeds, grow plants. In first stage, they noticed that. In second stage, they noticed what? After rain, the plants grow more effectively. Okay, that's why they realized plants requires water to grow. So they start settling near what? Rivers. Okay, they started settling near rivers. What they realize? They realize plant requires water. Plant requires water to grow. Okay, water to grow. They started settling near rivers, river banks. Okay, then they started farming. Okay, they settling in river banks. Now they started domesticate animals. Okay, they started domesticate animals. In the earlier stage, we know they are only hunting animals. Now they started domesticating animals. What type of animals they domesticate? They domesticate animals like dogs. For what? For hunting purpose. It helps them in hunting. They start domesticating what? Cows, bullocks, and goats to get what? Meat. They also domesticate animals like donkey. For what? To it helps them in transport things. Transport heavy things one place to another. Okay. I wish you understand the lesson, today's lesson well. If you understand the lesson, check out videos available in my description box and also in the other videos in this playlist, and subscribe my channel. I wish you are fine there, and thank you. If you like the video, please share with others. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.